Good morning. I'm going to talk about some verses from the Dhammapada, and these ones are around the 8 worldly winds. This particular one is about gain and loss. So this is what the Dhammapada says: neither for himself nor for others will the wise man crave sons or wealth. He will not wish to gain by others' loss. So we'll put aside the fact that boy childs were more valued than girls. That's another subject for another time. Maybe that even exists today, but it certainly did in the time of the Buddha. But he will not wish to gain by others' loss. And what it brought up for me this morning was I was thinking about how, well, I suppose in a word, it's really how selfish we can be about the gains that we can acquire for ourselves, and not thinking about the effect that it has on others, on how often our gains means others' loss. So, for example, let's say we go for an interview and, the interview goes quite well and we really want the job. If we don't get the job, if we hear that we haven't got the job, often we feel like we're not appreciated, or were we not the best candidate, or we think we were the best candidate. But we start doing this comparison thing. But what's quite hard actually is to think with pleasure that actually, because we haven't got the job, somebody else has. It's somebody else's gain. They got the job, and wouldn't that be fabulous if actually we could think to ourselves, oh, that's lovely, maybe somebody who really wanted that got the job. And this thinking in this way has come up for me before. I remember some time that I was bidding on something on eBay, and I don't know about you, but when I'm bidding, it gets a certain momentum or energy behind it that actually isn't very healthy. I've started noticing that, and I've withdrawn from going on eBay very much, other than when I absolutely would need to. So, anyway, I was on eBay and I was bidding for something, and I could feel this tension of wanting to win, of wanting to get one over on other people that were bidding. I mean, that's what it amounts to. I hate to admit it, but that is what it amounts to. So, I found a way to bid very late in the day, very late in the hour or minute, to try and win over others. And anyway, I was bidding for something I really wanted. I didn't get it. Somebody else got in there at the last minute. And I was on the verge of feeling like, oh damn, I didn't win the auction. But then I realised what was going on in myself, and I realised that it wasn't very healthy. So I kind of turned it around, and I thought, I'm really pleased. I hope that the person that got that jumper really needed it. Maybe the person that won that auction needed it far more than I did. I mean, I just wanted it. Did I really need it? How badly did I need it? Have I got the money for a jumper anyway? So, yes, it kind of turned it around, and I was able to feel, pleasure in the fact that somebody else had got it. And I had a similar thing turn up recently where I was looking at some clothes of mine, and there were a couple of things that had actually never been worn. So one of these was something I'd bought for a particular occasion. Actually, it was going to be a kind of ordination cardigan, because I was going to ordain a couple of people, and I was a bit worried about what I was expected to wear. Anyway, so I'd bought this very expensive cardigan, long cardigan, pale blue, not a colour I would like to wear. And I somehow couldn't let go of the fact that I thought I should get, some money back for it. I wanted to put it on eBay. Anyway, in the end, I decided, look, round the corner from where I live, there's a charity shop. And that charity shop actually helps people that I don't think they're homeless. I think maybe they've had violence in the family or anyway, it was a very worthy it's a very worthy charity shop. And I just thought, look, just give the things away. How fantastic if somebody goes into that shop and picks something up that's brand new, that's even got its label still on it. So what? Do you really need to make an issue of that? And also I realised that, all the aggro of putting it on eBay, of watching out whether anybody, puts in a bid or whatever, you can get very caught up. I can get very caught up. And I realised I just didn't want to do that anymore. If I've made a mistake, if there's something that I'm not going to wear, let it go. Let it go. Give it away and hope that somebody who really likes it will enjoy something that you're not needing. So I've been thinking a bit about gain and loss, about kind of trying to have an attitude of easy come, easy go. Things come into your life and they go out of your life, and so what? I've been thinking lately about food. And, sometimes I've heard people say, food is so expensive nowadays, isn't it? And I've been thinking, in a way, the opposite, that some of the food we get is so cheap. And why is it cheap? And should it be that cheap? Because, surely it would be sensible if a lot of our income actually went on that, went on our food and on basic living. That's what I'm talking about, basic living needs, rather than us expecting to have a lot of extra money for other things, for buying new mobile phones and things like that. Because, places like supermarkets, they drive down the cost of say, vegetables. And who's suffering? The loss is to the farmers, and particularly to farmers, in our country. So, just thinking about the implications. Maybe instead of getting our greens in Tesco's, we'll get them in a local farm shop. Support a local farm shop. People that really need the support. And I know that a lot of them can hardly survive at the moment. So anyway, that's a few ramblings around gain and loss. See you again soon.